All right, remember to hit the like and subscribe button. So before any road trip, you should always go over of your car. You don't have to get into detail and check brakes and all that stuff. As long as they've been changed, which I have changed these brakes, you should be fine. This car has brand new tires on it, so those are good. Tire pressure, no matter what size the tire is, 35 pounds of pressure. If you're not 100% sure, go inside your car door. It'll tell you right here what you need, and it says 34, 35 won't hurt nothing. And then your spare tire takes 60. Your spare tire, because it sits for so long and it doesn't get used, make sure you definitely check that one. Under the hood, okay, there's a little button right here. And I'm also doing this video for my sons because they're going on a road trip. This way they know where everything is, okay? So to check the oil, make sure that the car is cool. It's sitting in a flat area, somewhat level, to check your oil. I'll show you how to do that here in a second. This blue lid, it has this little, it looks like a windshield with water on it. That is for your windshield washer fluid, okay? You could put water in there in the summertime. Don't do it in the winter. But water, windshield washer fluid, doesn't matter. Do not mix this up with this one. This is for coolant. That's what cools the engine of the car, which is what this is for. This and this is engine coolant. Don't touch that. Very, very toxic. Okay, so let me grab a rag. Now, in the back of my wife's car, again, this is also for my sons, I keep oil, and I also keep a rag and a funnel, okay? So, funnel and a rag. Now, my wife's car leaks a little bit of oil every now and then. These water bottles in here are not for emergencies. Well, they are sort of. Don't drink them. Those are for the radiator if it overheats, but knock on wood, it shouldn't. I flushed it already. Okay, so to check your oil, okay, put this rag in my fingers here. First, you want to pull this out, okay, it's a little sticky. Now, that is decent, okay, that means it's maybe a half a quart low, not going to hurt nothing. Wipe it off, okay, it's hard to do with one hand, okay, make sure that it's clean. Stick it back in. Okay. Again, hard to do with one hand. Stick it back in. Pull it out. Check it one more time. Okay. You want to make sure that the oil is between the two dots. If it's below this dot right here, then you need to add oil. How do you add oil when it doesn't say how much to add? That's easy. You never want to overfill your oil because it will make these seals up here burst. It will also make the seal on the oil pan burst, and then you got a very big problem. So when adding oil to the car, okay, if you have to add any, this is your oil cap, okay? It says 5W20 on it. You would take your oil filter, stick it in here, all right? This is Walmart's version of oil. It's still good. Actually, Shell Oil makes it, so it's a good oil. It has to be high mileage, full synthetic, okay? And it has to be either 520 or 530. Preferably just find this bottle and you'll be fine, okay? You would pour in, on the sides here, it has everything, okay? There's 32 ounces in a quart. Okay, so you want to pour till you hit the 16, okay? Just eye it up, try to check, try to get it somewhat level. Put in half a quart, and then you want to check your dipstick again, all right? Now, give in mind when you pour oil in, there's going to be oil going up the stick because it splashes in the pan, okay? So if you put a little bit of oil in, give it a few minutes, and then check it. It should go to that little, excuse me 1 second here. It should go to that dot right there, okay? Now, we didn't put any oil in, but this is just to show you. And then we're going to show you guys how to change a tire. And I'll do that in another video.